Following shocking footage of constables looting a home was captured by an officer who thought she'd turned her body camera off.
Okay.
Put him in my shirt. Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on. This shit about last night. Please, nah. Sure would hate to sanitize it. Oakley glasses. Hold on. Give me a second.
It was January 26th, 2000.
I know you. So we got a situation. Now, the title of the video says, "When Cricket Cops Realize They've Been Caught." Like, she looked way too comfortable doing that. So you know that wasn't her first time. How you gonna rob some people looking to you for help? This is wow. If that body cam doesn't catch that, they've robbed that family and gone on to the next family to rob that family. Like
21, when an already terrible day got even worse for a family in Smith County, Texas. Not only were they being evicted from their home, but it would later be revealed that some of the constables enforcing the eviction were secretly removing items from the residence for themselves.
Hold on.
So not only am I going through a traumatic experience, to add insult to injury, you gonna rob me in the mix of it? You gonna rob me? I hate people.
Secretly removing items from the residence for themselves.
Hold on. Hold on, don't come down here. Put it.
Oh, this one right here? Yeah.
Let me see.
This is why I say you should not be ever allowed to turn your body camera off. That should be a charge. That should be something. Because you saw her fiddling, trying to get it cut off so she could do what she was doing, bro. No, you should not be allowed to for no reason.
Put him in my shirt. Hold on. Hey, Gamble. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, we got some cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah, everything here. So,
This can go in here. We set that box right.
yeah.
We set that on that dresser.
What's this?
A box. Hold on. Give me a second. You got this bong. What is this? Some gun.
A stinger, maybe. Go for it. Let me see. No, it's a clip.
Well, actually, it's not a clip, if we're going to get technical. It's a magazine. But technicalities seem to be the least of their concerns right now.
To a gun.
Shout outs to Ewu for being petty. I love Ewu's pettiness. They don't do it all the time. When they do, they make it count, though. Salute to them for the pettiness.
Technicalities seem to be the least of their concerns right now.
To a gun.
Yeah, it's a Ruger.
Okay, this is some more bullets. Yeah, sheriff's office. Some more money.
Too fat of it.
Hold on a minute.
I need to talk to the chief. I have to lawyer.
The officers in the footage you just saw are Curtis Traylor Harris and LaQuinda Banks. Their impromptu shopping spree is interrupted by the tenant's 17-year-old daughter, who was alone at the house with a friend when the officers arrived.
Next steps is just kind of move everything out. Is that like, do
Yeah,
we need to just step out? Do we need to stay in? What is it we need to do?
They're gonna move everything out. But before they leave, the locks will be changed. So get your purse.
Yep.
Like,
Just get all like personal belongings that we're gonna need right now.
yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Because everything is gonna be right here.
Because I'm sorry, she's just 17. I'm just her friend.
No.
Just
Oh, no.
kind of confused on what was going on.
It's just a procedure.
With that handled for the time being,
So you sit the family outside and the people outside while you rob them on the inside. Just because you got a badge, bro, and a uniform, don't mean that you're a good person. Like, no.
the constables return to what's really important here: hiding their loot. Where they choose to store it is not only shocking, but incredibly bold, considering how many eyes are on them.
Hey, open your open. I need to go in your car for a minute.
Okay.
I need to go in your car for a minute.
Yeah, think of something.
Let's just put something in there.
What is that?
I have to put something in there.
It's okay.
I'm good.
What you got?
Do you put it in your pocket?
Oh,
I can leave it because
just
it's
sit in the driver's seat. Sit in the driver's seat and take it.
okay.
It seems like the other constable almost notices that his colleague's body camera is still on, so close. But even after inspecting it, he doesn't catch on that every 5-finger discount is being recorded. Though they don't know it, this miscalculation will eventually come back to bite them.
All right.
Where's the cash at?
Oh, he got that.
Did you hear that? Where the cash at? Oh, he got the cash. Are you kidding? And all of them are in on it. Every single one that we've seen so far. This like a whole little ring.
Depending on the situation, officers can sometimes have legal grounds to remove items from a house during an eviction. For example, if the owner is present and there's no criminal offense being investigated, there could be grounds to remove some of the tenant's personal property from the rental. In this case, however, it seems like all they're taking are items with some monetary value. Given the context of their conversations, these actions have no legal rationale. This doesn't stop LaQuinda from unloading her entire haul into her colleague's back seat. Then she makes the bold decision to go back into the house for a second round of acquisitions. Significantly, she is still recording.
I put all that in Derek's car.
Okay. Yeah, look, we still got cocaine.
They can come in and start moving.
When we done.
Remember that name, Derek. The question of his involvement.
When we done, meaning when we done robbing you. When we done robbing you, that's when you can come back in. I can't wait to see what the charges is gonna be, fam. Because that's the one thing I'm concerned about it too. With them being officers, are they gonna try to protect them and cushion the blow? Or are they gonna bring the hammer down? Because this family is vulnerable right now, and they put their guard down to let you inside, or they don't have no choice but to let you inside, but they have to stand outside while you robbing them.
Will become important later.
That's her purse. Look in it.
At this point, it doesn't seem as if there is any reason they have established probable cause to search the purse, nor any consent from the purse owner. It's unlikely that the landlord can consent to a search of the tenant's personal belongings. If items had been abandoned, the scenario might be different. But this is not the case here. It seems they're just continuing to rifle through the property for purposes consistent with what we've already seen.
Probably nothing to do.
Why they leave all this stuff here?
Till we told him to get out. That's the little girl purse.
Oh, okay.
Y'all check these out. Oh, it's GNC. Dang. Thought I hit some pills. Empty. I want to check. It was dark. That's the pistol. Okay. There. was it? It's a about last night. Piss, nah. Sure would hate to sanitize it. You still in here? You found something else? Oakley glasses. Like they got everything in a good spot. Got it. What's all this? Yeah. Yeah. See what's in here. Oh. Ray-Bans. Okay. Oh, what's in here? Hold on, let me put this right there. Hold on. Wait. Clean it out.
The thing is, it's possible that there could have been grounds for some of the seizures the constables made because drugs were found. However, they didn't follow any constitutional procedures, and it was obvious they weren't seizing items in the Fourth Amendment sense.
That's what I'm saying. When you bring up the drugs, they was talking that and referring to it like they was gonna keep it, like they was gonna take it somewhere and possibly sell it. That make you think of all those movies that you hear, and you're just like, yo, back in the day, bro, they used to seize the drugs from the drug dealers, turn around, cut it, and then put it back on the street, sell it back to the streets. You know what I mean? It was like the police were the biggest gang. Now you see stuff like this and they say, you know, they were right. They say they don't make movies about things that aren't true.
But rather taking them as a predatory action. And they might have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for LaQuenda's pesky body camera. However, the constables may have stronger legal ground for removing the firearms from the property, but the issue is still complicated. The officers have a right to be on the premises as the eviction process gives them the right to enter and remove the renter and their property. Additionally, the landlord can usually consent to entry. At that point, anything found in plain sight that indicates criminal activity can be pursued legally. This could rapidly escalate to probable cause. However, proper procedure would have been to call in for a telephonic warrant, listing the items seen to be seized, along with a probable cause statement. But even if some of the items were collected legally, the constables can't leave the scene with their treasures just yet. There's still the tenant to handle.
Okay. Yeah, that's cocaine, weed.
Cocaine and weed.
So,
All right, so I don't know about any of this.
but this, you're the owner of the house. It's going to be all on you.
All right,
So,
put it on me.
do you?
Well, it's yours. That's what we asked you.
Did you find it in my room? You went through my drawers. I know you
well, I
saw my
hadn't-
vibrator.
No.
Look, the drawers were open.
I didn't see any vibrator. We're talking about this.
We're not here.
I don't want to have to take you to jail for this.
Mm.
All right.
Whose is it?
Oh, so now y'all want to uphold the law? Y'all want to be high and mighty and uphold the law and look down on somebody after what y'all just did in there? Y'all really? Yo, people? Oh my gosh, bro. I wish that lady could. No, I can't wait till she find out, so she can go ballistic on them and get a lawyer or something.
I don't know. I obviously didn't even know it was in the house.
What about the other drugs?
What other drugs?
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
I didn't know there was cocaine in the house.
And other marijuana as well.
Yeah, it's about large quantity, like felony type quantity. So,
Of cocaine?
marijuana.
With baggage, so that means
Yeah.
somebody was actually distributing.
Yeah. It
Distribution.
was from this house. So,
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. But put it on me. I'm the owner.
The constables convince the tenant to move away from the residence as sirens approach.
Are they coming for me?
they just come in for,
Okay. Because I can get my driver's license out.
oh, you don't have to run. What they doing?
I don't know. Well, why they running cover?
Because they saying it's guns and weapons, but we gotta get an AR up and stuff.
I don't know.
The constables sound understandably nervous to have another law enforcement agency pulling up. likely worried that the focus will be on them rather than the resident. But as is becoming typical for this case, all doesn't go as expected.
Hey, step back, get back, get back.
I'm trying to talk to my daughter.
Y'all
Listen,
get back.
listen to me. You're being detained. You're
You're not
not going
being
to walk
arrested.
over there. Okay?
Y'all don't do anything. We don't
So
nothing
I'm
happen
trying
y'all.
to do this the nice way, but you're not going to walk away.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm talking to my daughter.
You're being detained and
Give me your
handcuffed.
phone so you don't break.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand.
Turn around.
Give me your other hand.
The presence of drugs and firearms escalates the eviction to a criminal matter, meaning that detaining the renter is legal in the interest of preventing evidence destruction and access to weapons. An actual arrest would be legal too, as they are able to articulate reasonable suspicion. With this excitement taking place, the constables were likely hopeful that attention would not turn on them, and it didn't. For 10 whole months after the eviction. It was only in November of 2021 that the accidentally filmed body cam footage came back to haunt the sticky-fingered constables. As it turns out, the resident had discovered that several items were missing from the home shortly after the eviction was carried out.
Good job, homeowner. Good job, homeowner. And not only good job, is good job for following through. Because most people would be like, I must have seemed to misplaced it. Oh, maybe throughout such and such things went missing. Or you were so caught up in the drugs and stuff that you just bump it. I ain't trying to draw no more attention. It is what it is. If it's gone, it's gone. It's meant to be. You know what I mean? The fact that she said, whoa, 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 whoa. No. And let's get to the bottom of it. Love her. Love her.
And filed a report in February, according to an affidavit. In addition, it's been reported that accusations led to arrests, though it's unknown exactly when these accusations surfaced. It was in October, according to the affidavit, that everything finally caught up with them. The Smith County DA's office gave Texas Rangers a USB drive that contained some rather incriminating body camera footage associated with the case, and it was all downhill from there. LaQuinda Banks, whose body cam was recording, was approached first. After being read her Miranda rights, she's confronted with the footage she took documenting the theft in progress. She's going to have to do some quick thinking if she plans to deny her guilt.
Your body cam got turned on while I was still sleeping. You know that, right?
Yes.
You do now. When you thought you had it on and turned it off, they actually turned it on.
Yeah, I know. I saw both lights.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
No, like when I thought that you're saying when I thought that it was off, it was on. Hold on, don't come down here. Let me see.
I think you just said take that.
I said take that.
You did. Keep watching.
Thank you.
Like her heart has to be dropping down to her stomach through her intestines. Or it's got to be in her shoes at this point some kind of way. I don't know how I got there, but it got to be there. Like what she's feeling right now as she's watching herself and hearing herself has got to be the worst. I never want to experience this feeling. That has got to be the worst feeling ever. Seeing yourself fumble with the body cam footage and knowing that it didn't turn off and you recorded everything. Oh, this is crazy. But this is karma, though.
Hold on.
So where did all this stuff go?
The only thing that I saw that I wanted for myself was a pair of sunglasses and a little watch. Before we left, I put it back because I knew it was wrong.
Said y'all have returned everything to the homeowner.
They should be back there, but you didn't get any bullets. It wasn't on that paper.
Mm-mm.
I didn't get to check them.
Did she get the AirPods back?
Nobody took any AirPods.
Well,
Huh?
that's what shoved in your shirt with those bullets.
AirPods?
Note that LaQuinta denies taking any AirPods, even as the footage replays her putting an AirPod box into her shirt. This doesn't exactly make for a sturdy defense.
So is this a normal? Y'all just rummage through stuff and
This was my second one. I mean, since he found dope, I mean, that's what we were told we were looking for. I mean, I've never been in one this big.
I don't understand shoving stuff in your shirt.
Oh, no. Not
Is that a normal course of action?
No, not supposed to do it. And that's why I had to
So when did you put this stuff in?
It was, I don't know how long the video is, but it was shortly before her arrest.
Note that there's no footage of LaQuinta taking anything back into the house before the tenant was arrested. In addition, the footage doesn't appear to skip or show any indication that the camera had been turned off for a while. She would also later claim that she felt forced to participate in the theft by her colleagues and feared she would get fired if she refused to participate.
So now they gonna turn on each other? We should have saw that coming. Ain't no honor amongst thieves. We should have knew that was gonna happen. Yes. Spider-Man meme. Everybody pointing at each other. That's how it's gonna go down.
Leave the validity of that claim up to you. At least until we reveal what the jury thought. The next constable to be questioned was Derek Holman, the owner of the car used to hide the stolen goods.
Eric, arrested.
Really?
Linda needs to learn how to use her body cam. So that's really.
What do we steal? What do we steal?
I'll show you the video, okay?
Sure.
Y'all went in to do that writ of possession? Y'all went in to do that writ of possession? When did that happen? She thought she got it on. Until she started, y'all started rummaging through stuff? She turned it on, actually, instead of off. So you know what I'm talking about? She unslips everything, sticks it in her pocket. She understands that, right? Yes, sir. Come over here a minute. Look down at her body. She's gonna put it in your vehicle. Instead of her standing at the door, you tell her to go inside. Y'all all work together on it. She concealed it in your vehicle with your permission and with your help.
I didn't take it.
She concealed the stolen stuff before you knew about it. Even when she steals stuff upstairs, she walks down the stairs and you got a little fatter. Touch some stuff so you already put it. It's time for you to go sit down.
Still on everything. I didn't do. Still didn't do anything.
So you letting her store all the stolen stuff in your car.
I didn't have anything to do.
Tell her to go get inside to unload. So now she's storing stolen stuff in your car. Because you tell her to.
I never anything to do with it.
Derek was likely surprised by the arrest, given that he'd already spoken to investigators several days before.
Sergeant Holman, like I talked to you earlier, we're looking at and I think on, it looks like January 26th, I believe. Y'all sort of writ of possession. Y'all initially turned it over to Tyler Pickens?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And y'all removed some stuff from the house.
Yeah.
Which was,
We just looked for any knives or firearms.
okay.
So there's a few firearms that we found.
And I think Constance said that she thinks when she got here, she knew where the list of the stuff that y'all took and later returned to her was. Yeah, see, she's saying like there's $300, there's an iPhone 8, Oakley sunglasses, jewelry, 4 bottles of perfume, iPhone X. I don't believe y'all.
It was a moving truck that she called.
That's
there.
Yeah.
To move all
That,
yeah.
did you see anybody take any money?
an iPhone 8, Oakley sunglasses, jewelry, Chanel perfume, iPhone X, Nike shoes, AirPods.
No, sir.
iPhone 12.
Look at all the stuff they took. iPhone 12, MacBook, AirPods. Like, y'all really expect for people to think all that stuff just happened to get misplaced? All those items, high-priced items, electronics. You really thought like, and they just sitting there like, and then tried to blame it on the moving people, which sucks because moving people already probably are to blame for stuff all the time that they probably didn't do. So that's crazy work.
MacBook. We know where the money went. That was $3,000. We know where that's at. It's seized.
Yes, sir. Not at all.
This likely struck investigators as questionable, considering that this was Derek's response when he saw LaQuinda come downstairs with a bunch of goods secreted away in her shirt.
Can we go sit down and rest a little bit?
Yeah, I need to go sit down and rest.
Yeah, go sit down and rest a little bit.
We got a little fat over there.
Yeah.
Trying to find a pocket.
Derek is also the one who checked to see if LaQuinda's body camera was off and failed to notice it wasn't. This, along with the fact that the stolen items were hidden in his car, doesn't make him look too good. However, his unwavering story that he had absolutely no involvement in the incident would fare well for him, as you're about to see. Finally, police approached Smith County Precinct 1 Constable Curtis Traylor Harris, who was the highest-ranking officer suspected to be involved in the theft.
Before we get started, you know you're under arrest, right? Yes. You don't have any guns or anything like that. Let me just.
After reading Curtis's rights, the investigators sit him down to watch the footage from LaQuinda's body cam.
He'll probably be the one that blow the case wide open and tell on everybody. He'll probably be the one that say, hey, this is what happened.
You should take that.
That. No, I said that's.
You said take that.
Oh yeah, I said you take everything in there because they had cocaine.
Well, that's normally how y'all take everything.
Do you see me taking anything?
I was gonna say, it looks like one person's on the speaker.
And I don't pay no attention to her. You see me doing my job.
Like LaQuinda, Curtis insists that everything taken from the house was returned, and even makes a cursory attempt to locate the missing bullets. But as you can likely predict, they were nowhere to be found. Curtis, LaQuinda, and Derek were all accused of felony theft and official oppression, a misdemeanor. But despite the identical charges, each case was decided differently. After being found guilty, Curtis received the heftiest punishment. Perhaps because of his higher rank, he was sentenced to 5 years of probation and fined $10,000. If he violates his parole at any time, he will be required to spend 2 years in jail. He's currently appealing the oppression charge, and the case is pending. LaQuinda was also found guilty and placed on probation, although she only received 18 months. The felony theft charge against her was dropped when she pleaded guilty, and, as a result, she was only convicted of the oppression charge, which is a misdemeanor. While on the stand, LaQuinda also stated that she was embarrassed and remorseful to have taken part in the crime. Finally, Derek Holman, whose car was used to transport the stolen goods, was found not guilty on all charges when a jury decided there was reasonable doubt of his involvement. After all, there was no footage of him removing anything from the house personally. Of the 3 constables suspected, he's the only one to avoid criminal charges. However, Curtis, LaQuinda, and Derek have all since resigned from their jobs as constables.
I told y'all, that's what I was worried about. They all got misdemeanor, 2 got misdemeanor charges, and the other one avoided any charge, but had to resign. They all had to resign. Are you kidding me? Now, if I leave my home today, go break in somebody's home, or just walk in somebody's home and just start taking stuff, right? What am I going to be hit with? It ain't going to be no misdemeanor. It's going to probably be a felony. A misdemeanor for that? And they didn't find this until 10 months later? So they had no intentions of I never understand our justice system. How? Like, make it make sense. Like, they robbed those people while they were there. while they were there. Y'all be safe though.